Now time for traffic and weather together with meteorologist Shea Sorensen. Shea, we were talking earlier about those colder temperatures, but I'm sure people want to know too what we can expect coming for the rest of today.
Yeah, well, it's going to be a beautiful day today. The air is drier, so this morning feels really nice, very fall-like out there. But take a look at the 24-hour dew point change, 20 degrees a difference compared to this time yesterday. So it's been kind of a little bit of a mugginess to the air the last couple of days, thanks to that system that passed by. But again, it's much drier out there, so it feels very, very fall-like, as it should. Dew points right now in the 30s, 40s, and holding on to that 59 out towards Ajo, so feeling a little bit more muggy there. But that's helping temps feel really nice this morning. We are waking up to the upper 50s in Sabino Canyon and the east side, so temps will be able to drop a little bit more than they have the last couple of mornings. 64 in Casas Adobe, 62 for Oro Valley, and 63 for Tucson Estates. And to the south and east, mainly in the 50s right now, but we could see a few spots drop into the 40s before the sun comes up this morning. So you'll definitely want a jacket in those spots. For today's highs, we're going to push it a little bit more today just because, again, the air is drier, so it will be able to warm up and cool down a little bit more than the last couple of days. So low 90s today and tomorrow with overnight lows in the 50s and low 60s. And to the south and east, mainly in the low to mid 80s today, upper 70s for Bisbee with 40s and 50s for the overnight lows. Now here's a look at your future pattern. Not much of a change over the last couple of days. We've got a couple systems that are going to pass by. The first this weekend, and that's going to help cool our temps off into the mid to low 80s Saturday and Sunday. Sunday morning, we're waking up to the 50s for the first time here in Tucson since late May. So we do have some cooler air on the way. Any rain associated with this system will stay well to the north of us, though, mainly in northern Arizona. And then a stronger system is going to impact us by next Tuesday and Wednesday. This is going to help drop our highs into the 60s and 70s, and we're still on track to see several spots with overnight lows in the 30s and 40s, and some spots could see the first freeze of the season. So it's going to be very cold over the next few days, especially early next week. Now, over the next 7 days, this is a look at the forecast rainfall. Generally light amounts from central Arizona to northern Arizona, higher amounts to closer to Utah. So could see closer to a ½ inch, maybe ½ inch to 3/4 of an inch near the Grand Canyon. But here in southern Arizona, it looks like we're going to stay on the dry side. But we are all going to get very cold. This is a look at the potential overnight lows early Wednesday morning. Temps dropping into the 40s nearly all across the board, but there will be a few pockets of 30s out there. So that's why we could see our first freeze. And this is just a look at the average first freeze dates. Places that could drop down to near freezing, Wilcox. And the average first freeze date for you all is October 24th. So if we do get down close to freezing over the next few days, well, we're going to be a little bit ahead of schedule. So just be sure you start preparing this weekend, covering those plants too as we head towards next Wednesday morning. For your 7-day forecast, temps dropping drastically, low to mid 70s here in Tucson, overnight lows again in the 30s and 40s. That is a check of weather. Now let's go ahead and take a look at traffic this morning.